Okay, here we go. 57 through 62, that seems like that's out of order. Maybe not. Oh, I guess it's alright. Okay, so the last little bit of 7.1 is the sum and difference formulas. I wrote the sum and difference formulas down. Actually, I wrote all of them down. Oh, let's see what I've done here. This is the part where you're going backwards. They want you to take the pieces and go back to the beginning. Like, you're supposed to notice that the sine of 37 degrees and cosine of 22 plus the cosine of 37 and sine of 22 is formula 1. It's the same thing as sine u. Let's see, what's formula 1? Sine u cosine v. So you're doing the sine of u plus v. When you get to the sine of 59 degrees, I know the book says to figure it out. Don't figure it out. Most all this stuff is done with a computer. These formulas are good for manipulation when you don't have actual numbers, but anything else, you would just put numbers in. I did get that order. I missed 33 through 40. I'm just going to put it on the end of this one and go with it. Okay, so, this is the square root stuff. Yeah, this is still just manipulation, pulling up old algebra skills that you thought you could forget. Remember when you take the square root of something, you have to have a set. If you want to take the cube root, you have to have 3. If you want to take the fifth root, you have to have 5 of them. So, also, when you put stuff together under a square root, remember you keep the square root on both of them. They have to kind of match. So, let's see. On 33, I can break that into cosine of alpha and sine squared, which makes sine squared a pair. So, the square root of sine squared is a plain old sine, or alpha. In the second term, you got cosine squared alpha, so the square root of that is a plain old cosine. Then factor out that square root of the cosine alpha. We don't do a ton of stuff with square roots. This is mostly just to remind you what you can and can't do. Same thing as before. I'm just rolling on. Looks like I had to FOIL. Then I took some stuff apart. Then I distributed, took some stuff apart. We are not going to rationalize anything, because I don't think it's worth it. Especially not now. Alright, so that should be